Hello everyone, welcome back to the first time in a while of posting. The first time in 2026. I know it's been 2 months since I last posted on New Year's, and I was gonna start earlier, but I've just been so busy. But finally found the time to create an episode, so I decided to take it, and we are now gonna be uploading. So a lot has changed. I moved houses once again. Yep, when we had New Year's and all that, like all the discounts were going on. I found this house and it was cheaper, which it still took up all my money, but it has a whole bunch of land on it. And I also bought a good property for my business, but the only thing is it's kind of run down and abandoned and all that. So it's going to take a lot of money to fix up, but for now I think we'll be fine and we won't have to fix it up, but it will be mandatory here soon. But yeah, so I brought all my vehicles down. I got my wife's car. At this point, I can't remember what we were working on last, but I have a car, I have a truck. I don't think I had this motorcycle trailer before, but I did buy a motorcycle trailer. We bought this four-wheeler, I think, right before we left the old town. Still can't find a place to take it down, but I heard there's a nice area that we can take it down. So I think later this episode we're going to take this down and go off-roading with it. But yeah, so we're going to close that garage door. My motorcycle, I actually do own a motorcycle right now. But first, we have this old boat. It's been sitting for a while now. It's like all mudded into the ground. I tried pulling it out my truck, but first of all, well, there's a lock on it, and the owner apparently doesn't have the key to it anymore. And also, it's just like so stuck in the ground that I can't pull it out no matter how much it tries to do. Now, this is a nice boat, and I would sell it on Facebook Marketplace, but yeah, like I said, I can't get it moved, so it's kind of useless. But here's my motorcycle right here, guys. It's not been running properly, so I don't know if we're going to take it out this episode or not with the ATV, but I definitely want to get it running again, and I might have to put it inside here soon, because apparently I heard it's supposed to start snowing here soon. Or it could just be cloudy on the day, I'm not really sure. But I think that's all I really own right now. Yeah, there's a gate here. I'm planning on getting a camper, and I'm going to put it there. I do want to find a campground eventually that I can go to, but for now I think we're fine. So I'm going to get into probably the car today. Actually, I think my wife wanted me to take out her car because I think she needs me to stop and get some gas in her car. So I'm actually just going to pull my car out into the front of my truck and then pull my wife's car out. I should have had her put her car. Actually, wait, no, that would be dumb either way. I don't know. She likes putting it in the garage. Yeah. So I kind of like her car, but I like mine being smaller, of course, because I don't need a big car like she does for whatever reason. I guess she just likes big cars. So we're gonna close that, and we're gonna head down to the business first, and eventually we'll stop by and get her some. We're gonna eventually get her some gas, but I think she's actually fine on gas right now. Oh crap, she has an electric car. I'm not thinking straight today. Well, I don't know what she wanted me to get then, but she wanted me to get in her car to get something, and I thought it was just gonna be gas. Well, I didn't really pay attention to that. I should have paid attention more. But we're gonna hope that wasn't anything important. Maybe I'll just stop at the gas station and get her like some drink or something. Maybe that's what she wants. We're gonna hope. But my business is not that far of a drive down the road. All I have to do is really just leave my house, and then it's right in that big warehouse building thing right there. It has a lot of property to it, but apparently the old owners were renting it out, and they haven't told them that they sold the place yet. So apparently they're still renting it out, and all the money is still going to the old owners. So either I'm gonna stop having people rent it out, or I need to start getting the money. But yeah, so I got all the vehicles over here. My 450 is all working again. I can't remember where we left off with the 450 last time, but my 450 is now perfectly fine. It's running perfectly fine. Eventually, I'm gonna have this will be like where all the custom. I think I'm gonna have this. I'll be customers parking, and then I'll have all the for sale vehicles eventually up more towards the road-ish up here on this hill. And then down here will be kind of more of the business area. So, yep. Now, I'm still kind of deciding if I actually want to sell this 450, because I kind of like the 450. And I don't really like owning a I kind of want a Ford truck again, I should say. I don't mind not having a Ford truck, but I do like how they're set up more. It's more, I guess you call it, has more of an ecosystem to it. So I think I'm gonna get I'm gonna bring my truck down later and swap the trucks out. Actually, I'm just gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna go to the gas station, get my wife some drinks. Well, not like I'll get her some, maybe like some tea. Do you think that's what girls like now? What wives like nowadays? I don't know. We're just gonna hope. But anyways, I'm gonna head down there. And yeah. That's my Uncle Walter's farm. I don't know if he's there yet, or if he's, I don't know what he's doing right now with, well, I don't know what he's doing in general, but yeah. So, I'm gonna quickly, actually, wait, why am I stopping here? This place doesn't really have a parking lot, so I'm just gonna park right here. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead inside. Alright, I got what she needs. Well, I hope that's what she needs. I got some tea, I got some water, and I even found this nice hand warmer for her. I don't know if that's what she likes, so we're gonna hope. So now what I need to do is I need to head down back to my house, get my truck, and I need to, what I need to do is I need to bring the truck down and get my 450 again, because I originally thought having a bigger truck would be better because I tow more stuff, but I haven't really towed anything for myself in a while. It's just mainly been for the business. So yeah, since we have a shared account, it won't be that hard to transfer my truck over. Eventually I want to make a separate account for the business, but I don't have enough money to do that right now. And if I split money, well, both accounts would have like $500-ish, maybe $600. So I do not want to do that. I could barely pay the bills right now after buying this house. So I need to start making some money again before I can make any more purchases. And the 450 would actually be a better purchase because it takes up less. It has a better mileage on it. It just has a whole bunch of better stuff on that. So I think the 450 is a better move than the truck I had. Not 450, the 150, the truck I have. And also I just want a different truck. Now this truck I have right now, I almost got into a couple car accidents on the way here because of idiot drivers, and I think someone scratched up the one side of my truck. So I have to wait actually before I could put this up for sale. And since I don't have a warehouse I could fix stuff in, and I don't want to pay for someone to fix stuff in for me. I can't really get rid of this truck yet. I can't even sell it or anything, so that's always nice. I don't like that, but I think I'll be fine for right now, as long as I can sell this here soon. And then we actually have someone that wants to look at the 250 I have, which I would take the 250 because I want the 250 better, but right now it's not really the best truck that we have at the business. Apparently letting it sit in the cold, not running it for a while because it's on sale, apparently that is not good for the truck. So now it doesn't want to work properly, but the guy said he still wants it, so he's just gonna come by, take a little look at it, see if he can fix the problem. He thinks it's the battery. He also thinks there might be a leak because I did tell him I did hear some noises coming from it recently before it used to be able to start up. So he's gonna take a look at it, and then yeah, if not, he does want to take a look at this truck. I told him I can legally not right now technically let him buy it from me. I could, but Well, whoa, I just drove off the road. In Elm Creek, though, the law where I live is that for some reason you can't sell truck. You can't guarantee. Well, you can't say it's worked before or anything, or it has no scratches on it, or it's like brand new or whatever. And I told him it's brand new, so it's kind of too late for that. If I would have said it's not brand new, then it would have worked better. But since I kind of told him it's a little bit brand new, then yeah. So we're gonna just back this up into the warehouse. The only thing is, I think it might take off the mirrors. Oh, we almost just took off our mirrors. Alright, so I think I'm gonna park some stuff in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a big dent in the side. Yep, well, this thing's definitely not gonna be sellable now. Oh, I think I might just hit the back, too. Oh, I think the rear bumper might be a little messed up, so I'll also tell him about that. Oh yeah, front bumper might be. This truck has terrible brakes on it, so I'm also gonna tell him that. I would get new brake pads, but since I don't really plan on keeping it, then yeah. Ooh, I think I barely might have messed that up, but it doesn't really matter. I've just messed this up a million times already. Alright, so I'm gonna see if my F-150 still works, because I know I've tried to keep everything mostly all polished, except for this, because, well, I think this is the ugliest truck I have here at the dealership, but yeah. So, actually, oh, well, wrong truck. But I am planning on getting new trucks here soon for the business, which means we're going to have to start making some money, and hopefully this guy buys the 250, because I already told him that the engine doesn't work, so technically I'm on the law, so. But yeah, so it seems like the 150 still runs pretty good. I remember when I used to drive this 24/7, but now I don't think I'm gonna be driving it too much, and also I figured out how to get some of the miles off of it, because apparently, well, let's just say I might have replaced a lot of the engine components, so now it basically has 0 miles again. It has probably like 100 maybe now, when it used to have like 50,000, so it's definitely better for the truck and better for me, because now it has a better resale value whenever I go to sell it, and it runs better for me, and I don't have to worry about fixing it up here soon. The only thing is, apparently, I don't know where my hitch went. So I'm going to have to hope I don't need to tow anything, or else I'm going to have to take one of the other vehicles. Now, as I think of it, I thought one of the other vehicles had a hitch, but I don't think so. I think it might be snowing a little bit, like a little snowing, and, well, even though the motorcycle could probably deal with it, I'm not going to take any chances, because that thing's already basically destroyed in half. We're going to pull that out then. Well, we're going to pull that. I need to build a shed or something back here. Now, I have some more room off to the sides of the property, like over there more. So eventually I'm going to put like a little workshop just for me, for like my personal stuff. But I think for right now we should be fine. I kind of do want to take this down the road real quick, because apparently it's started, but I don't really feel comfortable driving this. But you know what, we're going to speed this down the highway real quick, because the highway is literally almost right in front of my house. And if I crash, well, I hope I don't break my leg again, because that one time I crashed, I almost broke my leg. I don't know what I mean again, but yeah. Alright, so we're going to speed this down the highway, but this time I'm going to have a bigger crash if I crash. Where's the road? Alright, we're just gonna. Woo! So I think I can get off to the highway over here. Yeah. So I think did I buy this used? I don't even remember anymore. I'm pretty sure I bought this motorcycle used. It's pretty new. It sat for a year. You got it working again, and I bought it for about 2,000. Now I need to go on the other side of the highway, and I'm gonna go back to the house. Go back down to town, because apparently my wife she just texted me I got the wrong thing. I need to buy her a charger for her car, which makes more sense now that I think of it. So I'm gonna hope I can put the charger somewhere on this motorcycle. That was a bad idea of taking this. I could head back down to work with this now. Which would be kind of cool if I just came up to work in a motorcycle. But I don't feel like that's very professional of me. Oh gosh, I almost just crashed. But I feel like that would be unprofessional, and also, maybe that guy wouldn't buy that car. I mean, that truck for me. And by the way, I think we're gonna start selling some cars here soon. And this town apparently, it's a little cheaper down here in this town. I don't think the gas station has electric chargers, but I guess I'll find out. I don't even know what model car she has. Alright, I'm gonna head inside again and see if I can figure out what car she has. Alright, so apparently they do have chargers. And they had a charger for her car. I had to text her like a whole bunch to figure out what kind of car she had, but now I think I know it. Apparently the F-250 guy is coming down in about 10 minutes, so I need to drive back to my house really fast and try to stay careful, which is not going to happen. Can I whip it? Oh, I thought I could whip it even more, but I didn't really whip it there. There's one guy I saw on YouTube that whipped it really hard, and he almost fell off, but surprisingly stayed on. Whoa, I'm losing control. Whoa! Oh, that hurt. Oh, my leg hurts. Ow. Oh. Okay, let's start this back up. It's not starting. Oh, gosh. Alright, let me just try. Alright. I could try it the manual way. Alright, let's try now. There we go. I got her started. Yeah, I'm not driving this after. Oh, she's spinning out. Yeah, do not drive a motorcycle when it's not working. I guess I learned that. Whoa. Especially when it started to ice over, because I think there's going to be a snowstorm here soon in this town. Yeah, Elm Creek gets a lot of snow when it snows, but they don't. Apparently, they normally don't get much snow. When it does snow, it snows, which will be nice living here during that, because apparently they've had to call off work for about 2 weeks, almost a month one time, for a snowstorm. Alright, so I need to open my garage. I don't think my wife will mind if I park it more on her side, because the ATV is kind of blocking up all my view. And anyways, I need to go and get a truck to haul my ATV so I could actually go riding. Whoa! Oh, please tell me I didn't scratch your car. I want to see if I can get her to let me start using the garage. But so far, every time I ask her, it's a no. But I do have a whole bunch of workshop materials in it, so I would like to start working in there until I eventually get my own workshop. But I don't have the funds for that right now. But yeah, so we're gonna head back down in the 150 now to go see if this guy's gonna buy this truck. So apparently he's offered oh no, I think it was like $35,000 for the truck, which I paid $25,000, I think, or something like that. I hope it wasn't that much more than $25,000, because that was not my favorite truck I've ever owned. So I'm gonna hope it wasn't that much. But yeah, so I think it's a pretty good deal for its condition right now, and if it's even a little, whoa, oh, I was just completely ruined my truck. This is why I don't drive normally when it's icy, which I should have today off, but since a lot of businesses are open today, I decided I'd be open, which was a terrible idea. See, this truck, I think I'm going to buy some better wheels for this truck eventually. Oh, it has no traction at all. It would be nice to get some mudding wheels on this truck, but I don't really go mudding that much, so I don't know why I need it. Now, here's the thing. For some reason, this But I mean, except for the fact that one's dirt and one's just more better. I mean, all concrete and all that. I feel like this road is like not icy at all. Alright. So I'm gonna go see if I can get this guy to buy this truck off me real quick, and I'll be back after. Alright, so apparently that truck was worth $35,000. Didn't think so, but apparently it is. So we're actually gonna hop in the 450 real quick, and I'm actually gonna see if I could buy a quick hitch for my truck eventually. And I don't think we're gonna be able to go out on the ATV today, but I think after next episode I'm definitely gonna take it out, or I guess when it warms up. And I kind of realized that this truck has monster truck wheels, which probably doesn't look that good as a towing business. Not really a towing business, but kind of like a dealership and all that business. Just not that professional for this truck. So I'm thinking of getting a new truck. What I kind of like this truck, especially with how big a beast this thing is. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's a new good truck that Ford is selling right now. I'm thinking of getting, but yo, I don't know what this guy is thinking right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna look at this new Ford that Ford is selling and see if it's worth it. Now apparently here they had an extra hitch that they were talking about on the when I called them up, because they have good, like, the really good expensive hitches and they sell it for cheaper. So I'm gonna see how much they're selling their hitches for. Alright, it's a little bit more expensive than I wanted to spend on it, but I do have a little bit of money since I just sold that thing. But what I'm planning on buying next for the business is going to be way more, especially if I end up selling this truck to get like a semi or something. But right now I don't think I'm going to get a semis because they're really expensive, but I might get some new tires for this truck. I don't know how much they are. I'm actually kind of seeing if there's some way I could turn this into a dolly, which I don't know if that's even possible. I think it would be kind of cool if they could. It would take a lot of money and a lot of time, but I think that'd be really cool. And also, I wouldn't look like one of those people that just like make their trucks look like monster trucks. Like this looks like a mudding truck right now. Which I do like the traction on this truck, because it doesn't whip around like any of the other trucks because of the ice. But I kind of don't like looking like a monster truck driver. And also, I kind of overtower all the other vehicles on the road. And I can't really see them, and I've almost gotten into a lot of crashes because of them. Especially when I was taking all the stuff down. I rented out a trailer, threw all the vehicles on the trailer, and then I started driving. And, well, yeah, I was in a, I could not see anyone, and I had a big giant trailer on, and I almost just probably killed a bunch of people. So we're just pretend that never happened, and well, I'm gonna pull out the 150. Nope, wrong truck. And we're gonna skedaddle, and wrong truck again. And I'm gonna start up the ATV. Oh my gosh. Just so you guys can get a sense of what it's like. Yeah, like see the height comparison. Yeah, so I'm gonna drive back home, and I'll be back. Alright, so the wife says she doesn't want me heading on to the ATV today. Yeah, it started to snow a little bit, so I'm gonna head off today. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Sorry for weird upload schedules, and well, yeah. Hopefully next time I can get new tires for the truck, and maybe make my 450 a dolly. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.